G'day and welcome to the start of a new Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. Recently I've just done the Dutch Pancake and the Belgian Waffle campaigns, and I thought, may as well do the other one of the trio. So we're going to go here, select other countries. We are going to play as little old Luxembourg in here with Josef Beck. No Ironman mode because there's really no reason we're not going to be able to achieve anything in this one. We'll just give it a go, have an idea for how to do a lot of damage to the other two guys. It's going to be pretty much a victory for us, not after we own the Benelux region, but rather as long as Belgium and Netherlands no longer exist, Luxembourg will have a victory. So to start with, do all the usual stuff. Go for industry as our first two technologies. Construction speed is going to be pretty important. So if we take a look at what we have one military factory and 2 out of 3 civilian factories in use. So yeah, we would want to build another one, but we can't. We're already at 4 out of 4 slots. 3 civilian factories will actually be used this time to build land forts, I think. We don't care about infrastructure, don't need an airbase, because we have no planes and no way to make them. Radar stations, out of it. Anti-air, well, if anybody's bombing us, we're screwed anyway. So we'll just go and build up to 10 land forts in there, try and stay kind of safe. National focus, we're not going to set at the start, and I'll talk about that in a second. No divisions in basic training. If you take a look at the public force here, it only has one guy, so it's kind of cheap. Infantry equipment, you only need 100 and 1,000 manpower, which means we can make 4 of them at the start of the game. So yeah, Luxembourg is not only incapable of creating the army, but also doesn't have the men to maintain it anyway. So yeah, we have to basically get somebody else to do all our fighting for us. Infantry equipment here will... Well, I'll turn this up, just otherwise I'll forget. We'll do that now. And what else are we going to do? Alright, we are going to focus on getting our big brother Germany to destroy these guys for us. Which means what we're going to need to do is either pick the silent workhorse or just jump straight into the fascist demagogue. We're going to do this one first, and then with the points after that, we're going to go for Pierre Dupont. So yeah, it's going to take a while before we can do anything, so we'll jump up to speed 5. We'll rush through this first bit, and actually we'll train one public force guy, just so that we can't be overrun in 2 seconds. It'll take an extra day for people to invade us. Alright, speed 5 until we get our fascist demagogue. Should happen around the middle of March, I think. It's usually when you make enough points, as long as you're not doing a focus. 2 per day, be 75 days into the game. Should be 16th of March. Alright, now the other things, this silent workhorse is specific to Luxembourg. It's good. Didn't have it as either of the other two in the Benelux region. Remember to keep an eye on the date. Otherwise, we have a war industrialist as well. Yeah, there's not much too special about these guys. We'll get an armour expert and an infantry expert. That'd be nice. The designers, I did notice there's only one of each. One of these two anyway, so you don't get any real choice there. Otherwise, just the standard sort of mix. Offense, defense, basic choices for the generic nations. Alright, we're up to 26. Let's get ready for Damien Kratzenberg. Another week or so. Rhineland is remilitarized. Alright, we're at 150. So, fascist demagogue needs to start. We will go for the younger generation will take up the torch. That's always seemed to go better for me. And now, Spanish Civil War has started. Who is going to win it this time? We have, say, 25 there. Yeah, that's... The number of guys in Republican Spain is actually going to be very bad for us, because we can't have the Spanish Civil War ending before we're ready to declare war. That is actually going to be a large problem. We might need to do a restart if that goes too badly. I guess we can just kick off actual World War II a bit earlier. Alright, we have... That's not how we do it. We have this guy. New commander is free because we don't have any. Might as well promote him because he's got no skill. Field Marshal Feuillenzud. And what should this army be? It'll be the Army of Death. The massive, massive death stack. Alright, what are we up to? 100. Who are we going to do next? I think we're going to go for Pierre Dupont. Don't see any reason not to get bonus political power gain. Helps you with everything else you want to grab. Alright, so basic machine tools are done. Brings our efficiency cap up. We're going to want to keep pushing efficiency cap and factory output. So we'd better get this one done first. 44, 46, 48, 50. Alright, we get Pierre Dupont, the silent workhorse. And then after that, maybe start looking at our national spirit. Because as much as it is nice to have these, it's not really worth avoiding national focuses. Fascist sympathies, yep. It's a nothing thing. Yeah, do I actually want to start it now? I don't think there's anything else we need to grab, is there? Actually, there was a theorist I was going to grab. Motorization research time reduction. For both of these. We'll keep going until we get that. Because we want to get a tank so that we can try and do a blitzkrieg. With a tank. But the more effort we put into it, the more land we can get from Germany after they're dead. Alright, construction speed is increased. Next up, we need to get production efficiency up. Because at the moment, the cap is way too low, and we need to stockpile infantry equipment as much as we can. We've got 777 infantry equipment at the moment. Although we aren't making any more guys, so... Actually, yes we are. Forgot to turn that off. Meant to set that to only do one. Alright, cancel that. So we'll have 2 guys instead of 1. That is okay. We'll give them the front over there. No divisions, basic training. We know. And which one first? I think it'll make a difference. Armour company gives us research time reliability, whereas this one just gives us, yeah. So yes, if anything, we'd pick this one. Couple of days. First war was finished, Italy and Ethiopia. Alright, ready to go on that. So next to be that, I don't think anything else would give us anything to reduce tank time yet. So we'll get another 150 points, we'll sink that into the other one, and then we can start doing a national focus. Which would be, what is it, industrial effort, armament first. Go down this path till the end, then do the construction. And then, yep, sounds like a plan. And later on we'll do this. You do get some nice, what do you call it, recruitment, manpower things in there. So we've got a while that we have to wait on the research before we can research our Great War tanks. That would be tanks from the Great War. Not that our tanks will be great in the war. Still haven't researched this one yet. Alright, come on. Want the fascism's turn quickly before the Spanish Civil War's over. It's not going to last too long with how strong they came out. Damn random number generators. Alright, we are ready for this guy. So then we go national focus. We'll push the industrial effort. And 70 days from now we'll start doing a few other things. We'll probably need to do some conscription. Save up some points to change from volunteer only. Go for extensive conscription once we're fascist. Nothing to do. High priority, because we'll have so many active theatres. Look at the Germans on our border with their fancy tank. Look, we got 2 guys. You've got 2 guys. It's totally fair. Just leave that tank out of it. Alright, something should be finishing. Maximum factories in a state goes up, factory output goes up. We're going to push this one. And then when this one's finished, we can think about getting started on researching tank technology. This Germans don't want to help us out. Alright, industrial effort. We want armament. Going to need all the military factories we can find. And actually, how's our trade look? Zeros across the board. We have a surplus of steel. Be nice if they stockpiled it. I think that's what's missing from this game with the trade. You know, produced, exported, you have a surplus. The surplus should go into a stockpile so that you don't have to just import as soon as you change your production. Alright, what are we doing with the next set of political power? I think we're going to get one guy. We're going to go for Alois Gulot. Machine tools. So we've done everything we want there. Construction speed increase would be nice, but starting building tanks sooner rather than later is going to be important. But tell me the buyer. Come on, Bart. Should be getting close to some events, I think. Can modify government. So let's go ahead and grab Alois Grot. That's our chief of army. Just division attack. Okay. Alright, we're starting to arm up, which means how fast are we making these now? One of them's bad, but yeah, decent rate. Almost got 2,500 infantry equipment ready already. Not going to need anywhere near that much. Takes very little. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Takes very little to create the tank divisions. What I meant to get was the other guy though. I can't remember where he is. Yeah, military theorist. For the army experience gain per day. Try and remember that. Alex Federspiel. Apparently, this guy thinks the enemy is superior over there with his 19 stack to our 2 guys. What if we do some exercise? It'll use up our man. Do people actually die in these exercises? I don't know. It'll use up the equipment we're stockpiling that we don't need. As long as we don't lose manpower doing it, I'm fine with that. Alright, number 2. Push on to number 3. Got to start stockpiling our political power soon as well. Not you, theorist. Ah, Hindenburg's crashed. Civil war for fascism. Now, this is an interesting one. I tried this when I was practicing this one last night. If we start a civil war, I think it's because we only have one province and our army is obviously indivisible. If you click this button, nothing happens, but it's then impossible to get a coup. So you have to make sure that you click that one. Tried, like, we went up to 60-something% support and there was still no coup, and it didn't seem to matter what happened or what events happened afterwards. It would just never happen. Alright, rather them than communists. Jumps us up to 42. Getting closer to what we need. We can modify government. Yes, we need our military theorist, army experience gain. And land doctrine research time reduction also pairs up well, because we're going to try and research some of the stuff in there. So, 39, that's way too far ahead of time. Can't do this until that's ready, so we're going to go to the land doctrine. We choose mobile warfare so that we can get speed of tanks, and what's the other one? Division speed, planning speed, breakthrough is the important one, right in the first one. Okay. We now have insufficient resources because we've got the extra factory on there. The other thing we can do is try and build another civilian factory or military factory in here. So we'll go ahead and do that. That will take... Come here. Doesn't want to show me. Maybe once it's started. 21st of August, 39. So yeah, having one civilian factory available, just painfully slow. But it's fine. We got some forts in here. Built the first 2 levels. So you know what, actually, let's just focus on that. Try and finish them. They finish a lot faster because they are cheaper to make. $13.75 to make them. So the next one in December this year. Insufficient resources. Yes, you can make it at reduced speed. Doesn't bother us. Great War Tank. It's coming up. Alright, so finish the armament tree. We're going to want to push down here. That will give us political power. Yeah, we're going to need to make sure that's ready as soon as we turn fascist. And we're already at 43%. So if we get one event for 5%, we would get close to having the referendum. Alright, Great War Tanks. Move immediately on to Light Tank 1. We're not going to make the Great Tanks because the difference is huge in speed. They've only got a speed of 6. These have a speed of 10. We're not going to even bother sort of going into them at all. Don't want them in our division that we're going to try and form. Alright, Japan's going to declare soon, and the Spanish Civil War is going to be over. So that's going to really change things up a bit. We're probably going to kick off the war because these guys are going to be guaranteed. The global tension is going to be over 25 by the time we can start fabricating on them. Should have also started improving relations with Germany, but it shouldn't really matter. Once we're fascist, he'll accept us into the Axis anyway. And what else do we need to spend? So we're saving them up for war economy. And I can't remember if we changed this one or not. Ooh, that was a really quick coup. Awesome. We're only at 45. Perfect. Well then. That might offset some of the other nastiness. We are not going to ask to join his faction until the day that we're ready to do stuff. So we're going to justify the war goal on them to conquer. Now I think this might actually make a difference. We want to do it for Flanders because when I was testing it out, we chose Wallonia. Germany decided to give us this land, but they'd not actually try and take these. So I think having this war goal forces them to keep pushing through until it's taken. So Flanders, and against you, we would like to have Holland. Let's go for them. And just to be annoying, we are also going to justify on conquering Brittany. If we can find it in the list. There we go. Need 21 more. Damn. Alright, we'll try and get the political power really quickly. 17 more. 15. Ooh, even better. Alright. Start fabricating on them. World tension's still only at 4, so we've got a bit of leeway. Political effort is done. And now we can start pushing through this tree. And try and get down towards the better manpower. Alright, 100 days till we can start making tanks. Yeah, that comes the Japanese-Chinese War. So it's slightly under 25. So here's the problem. If these guys don't hold the line, what's their chance? They have between 7 and 14 compared to their 20 to 45. So, yeah, not likely to happen. If they can't hold on and that war ends, then world tension's going to go up to about 30. These guys will become guaranteed. We won't be able to declare on them without starting World War II. Which isn't quite what we want to be able to do yet. Okay, next up, we were going to try and change our economy. Okay, war economy gives us the best sort of stuff. Consumer goods factories, massive reduction. Military factory construction speed would be important if we could actually construct anything. But yes, we'll go and do that. That also unlocks limited exports. As soon as we go to war, we can do closed economy, stay there for the rest of the game. Which is possibly the way we want to go. Factory output is better with these. So we want to stay on export focus while we make our tanks. But at some point we're going to go save up for closed economy. So that's probably where the next set of diplomatic power is going to end up. Just trying to stockpile. Okay, well, I think I'm going to take a short break here. When we come back, we'll continue on, try and make a couple of tanks, and get ready to invade Belgium and the Netherlands with the help of our big brothers over there, the German Reich. So, thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. As always, if you would like to click like or leave a comment, I always read them and reply whenever I can. So, it would be much appreciated. All right, hope to see you again soon.